Systems and getting this right will reduce your error, reduce your waste, reduce your risk, improve your cash flow, help your business to scale, remove key person dependency, increase its value. Systems really are the only one true asset that compounds over time in business that you actually own. That's why it's important. We know that. It's that urgency. And we need to understand that poor systems are damaging the health of your business. And perhaps it's more than you realize. This is a all hands on deck situation. I will keep shouting this from the rooftops with everything that's happening right now. You need to make systems and process development and transforming your business into an AI first company as a priority. And if you do that, 12, 24 months into the future, you will thank me. This is a big leverage point. These don't come around very often. Your business, and the way to think about it is it's one big system. And there are subsystems underneath that bigger system: sales, marketing, operations, finance, management. Imagine each one of those subsystems as a component of this bigger system that is your business. Each subsystem has a job. Marketing's job is to generate leads. Sales' job is to make sure that we convert those leads. The operations job is to make sure that we deliver the products and services that our marketing and sales team promise to the people that they're selling. Now, if one of these subsystems fails, it brings down the overall health of the business. It's much like the human body. What happens if one of the systems in your body fails? If it's the circulatory system, you have a heart attack or a stroke. If it's your respiratory system, it can cause problems to not getting enough oxygen in your body. If it's your digestive system, you can end up getting things like bowel cancer and diseases. If one of these subsystems fails in your body, it takes the whole system down with it. It's the same in business. Your business is a system, these subsystems exist, and if you don't address each one of these and make sure that they're operating optimally, you will get a suboptimal result at best, and at worst, it can bring the whole system down. So once you realize that and the reality, the risk of not getting this right and not getting your systems into place, it kind of helps to elevate the priority level. The whole idea here, and I talk about reaching minimum viable systems, is to go, well, in each of those subsystems, what are the minimum number of systems that would be required to deliver the result? And that's just the minimum number. Over time, for it to really run optimally, we obviously want to get a range of different systems that cover all of the most important aspects of that department. But initially, what is the absolute bare minimum? And we need to get that into place. That I talk about as being the turning point. And we need to get to that point because that helps to remove any key person risk and ensures that the department can deliver on its most important tasks and ensures the health of the whole of the business. Some of the big costs, and there's a lot, so it's very hard to kind of really narrow down to just a few because systems are the building blocks of all business. The impact is quite significant, but I'll give you some tangible ones. Time and efficiency. Solid systems help you complete tasks faster, with less effort, reducing waste, and making sure that you stop doing non-productive activities. It creates a consistency in work, which helps to reduce errors, which translate very much directly into cost savings and higher productivity. One of our case studies with a guy called Paul, and he runs a company called The Digital Navigator. He started applying some of this stuff and got 30% savings when completing projects. If you do the math on that, A project for him in his digital business was 200 hours to complete. Now the job takes 140 hours. That's a saving of about $1,800 on every job. Now he's doing 4 jobs per month, 50 jobs a year. That's 90 grand that he added to the business just by getting some of these basic processes into place. Another one, Maddie Todd from Real Estate Property Management Express said that their staff turnover dropped from 50% to 50%. They have a team of 40 and they had 100% turnover in staff over the course of a year. In real estate, it's an industry, she said, that typically had quite high turnover. But could you imagine the cost of having staff turnover like that? Not even counting the cost for recruitment, just the cost to train up new people. It takes a couple of months just to get someone productive and adding value to the business. Even if you looked at an entry wage and considering that maybe it takes a couple of months to get someone up to speed, you're probably investing 10 grand into a staff member just for training to get them up and running. And if you had 100% turnover, so she's got 40 staff that are getting turned over, that's like 400 grand in a year in retraining costs. And Maddie re-engineered and rebuilt their recruitment and onboarding process and said that they were able to halve the amount of time it took to get someone skilled up and adding productive value to the business. So she's saving 200 grand just on that. That's not to mention that she said great systems dramatically improved the staff retention. People were sticking around longer because expectations were communicated early to team members and the team members knew how to win in the business. Like the outcomes here can be dramatic. I've seen 50% decrease in attrition in less than 7 months, 35% increase in productivity in less than 4 months, 42% reduction in cycle times in less than 3 weeks, 75% improvement in net profit score over a 6-month period, and 44% increase in quality in less than 3 months. I've seen on more than one occasion, 12 hours of business owner time freed up in less than a couple of months. Like, what's the opportunity cost of that? Freeing up the business owner. I hope you enjoyed that clip. Just a heads up, it was a snippet taken from the Business Systems Accelerator program, which is the world's first training for systems champions to help you build a systems-driven organization. If you'd like to find out more about the program, head over to systemology.com/BSA, and I'll see you in the next video.